Whispers of wealth. Manifest financial flow with gentle self-trust. There is a way abundance enters your life. That does not come through struggle, force, or constant worry. A way that arrives quietly, softly, and steadily. Wealth often begins as a whisper, not a demand. When you learn to trust yourself gently, your energy relaxes, and financial flow responds. Manifesting wealth is not about chasing money. It is about creating safety, trust, and openness within yourself. So abundance feels welcome, because money responds to the way you relate to yourself. What financial flow really is. Financial flow is not just income. It is the feeling of ease and trust in your ability to receive, hold, and circulate resources. When you are in flow, your nervous system is calm, your decisions feel grounded, your energy is open rather than guarded. Opportunities arrive naturally. Wealth does not respond to pressure. It responds to self-trust. Financial flow whispers, "It is safe to receive," and your body believes it. Why gentle self-trust attracts wealth. Many people unknowingly block abundance by pushing, forcing, or doubting themselves. When you trust yourself, you make clearer choices. You recognize aligned opportunities. You stop settling for scarcity patterns. You allow support. Money moves toward relaxed confidence, not tension. The more you soften into self-trust, the more your financial reality reorganizes itself. Abundance follows safety. Real life shifts into financial alignment. Example 1. The calm decision. She stopped making financial choices from fear. Instead of rushing, she paused. She asked her body what felt stable and true. That one shift led her to aligned work. That paid her more, with less exhaustion. Example 2. The receiving block. He worked hard but struggled to receive. When he practiced trusting that support was allowed, clients increased, payments became easier, and stress decreased. Wealth arrived when resistance softened. Example 3. The inner worth shift. She realized she did not fully trust her value. Through gentle self-affirmation, her posture changed, her voice steadied, and her confidence rose. Soon her income reflected the trust she built within. Money mirrors self-belief. The practice of whispering wealth. To invite financial flow with ease, practice 3 inner alignments. 1. Regulate your energy. Wealth flows through calm systems. Slow your breath. Relax your body. Safety invites abundance. 2. Build gentle self-trust. Trust grows through kindness, not pressure. Honor your pace. Respect your intuition. I trust myself to handle money wisely. 3. Allow receiving. Practice letting support in. Accept help. Receive compliments. Say yes to ease. Receiving is a skill. Daily Wealth Whisper Ritual. Place one hand on your heart and one on your lower belly. Take 3 slow breaths. Then say softly, I trust myself with abundance. I allow financial flow with ease. It is safe for me to receive. Feel these words settle. This is how wealth begins to move. 40 Affirmations for Gentle Financial Manifestation. I trust myself with money. I trust myself with money. I make calm and aligned financial choices. I make calm and aligned financial choices. My self-trust creates stability. My self-trust creates stability. I honor my financial intuition. I honor my financial intuition. I am safe handling abundance. I am safe handling abundance. I allow money to flow to me easily. I allow money to flow to me easily. It is safe for me to receive wealth. It is safe for me to receive wealth. Support arrives naturally in my life. Support arrives naturally in my life. I welcome ease into my finances. I welcome ease into my finances. I accept abundance without guilt. I accept abundance without guilt. I am worthy of financial ease. I am worthy of financial ease. My value is reflected in my income. My value is reflected in my income. I release scarcity beliefs gently. I release scarcity beliefs gently. I deserve to be supported. I deserve to be supported. I respect my worth. I respect my worth. Money flows toward relaxed confidence. Money flows toward relaxed confidence. My financial life feels balanced. My financial life feels balanced. I trust the rhythm of abundance. I trust the rhythm of abundance. Resources circulate smoothly for me. Resources circulate smoothly for me. I am open to financial expansion. I am open to financial expansion. I choose opportunities that feel aligned. I choose opportunities that feel aligned. I release fear-based decisions. I release fear-based decisions. My income supports my well-being. My income supports my well-being. I move towards sustainable wealth. I move towards sustainable wealth. Abundance feels natural to me. Abundance feels natural to me. My nervous system feels safe with money. My nervous system feels safe with money. I handle finances with calm awareness. I handle finances with calm awareness. Wealth feels grounding, not stressful. I handle finances with calm awareness. I trust life to support me. I trust life to support me. Financial ease is available to me. Financial ease is available to me. I carry the energy of abundance. I carry the energy of abundance. My inner world feels balanced and kind. My inner world feels balanced and kind. My relationship with money is peaceful. My relationship with money is peaceful. I embody trust and prosperity. I embody trust and prosperity. Wealth responds to my openness. Wealth responds to my openness. I am in harmony with financial flow. I am in harmony with financial flow. My energy welcomes abundance. My energy welcomes abundance. I trust myself deeply. I trust myself deeply. Wealth whispers and I listen. Wealth whispers and I listen. I receive with ease and grace. I receive with ease and grace. Closing reflection. Wealth does not need to be forced. It does not require struggle. It arrives when you feel safe enough to receive it. As you build gentle self-trust, your energy opens, your choices align, and abundance begins to flow naturally. So soften, breathe, trust yourself, and repeat the truth your soul is learning. I trust myself with abundance. I allow financial flow with ease. Wealth moves toward me gently. Money is not outside of you. It responds to the relationship you hold within. Softly you are becoming. Tell me which affirmation touched your heart today. I'd love to read your reflections. Zainab, the quiet becoming. Let's keep healing together.